I'm feeling my balloon, cause I'm headed to the moon, cause I'm here to stay. I'm retired, bring your mind. I stay believing in safe. I don't care what others say, care about that. I'm feeling my balloon, cause I'm headed to the moon, cause I'm here to stay. Somos familia, somos según. Somos la familia según. Somos la familia según. Somos familia, somos según. Somos la familia según. Somos la familia según.
Here we go.
Esperamos con paciencia el corazón ese día llegará. Lo vamos a celebrar. Mientras tanto hay que esperar. Y seguimos sin parar. Compartimos, nos reímos. No nos detiene el ruido.
Somos familia, somos según. Somos la familia según. Somos la familia según. Somos familia, somos según. Somos la familia según. Somos la familia según. Welcome, Glow Nation, to another episode. Blinky, how's it going, my friend?
I'm all geared up. I'm ready to go. We got our Glow team. The Glow core team is here to answer questions and to tell all about Glow Token.
Another little tidbit there. The wonderful lady singing that song will be in our next episode of artists, musicians within the crypto space. Yes, that's going to be an awesome show. I've been working on that one for a while.
Well, you're always working on something.
Yeah. Like Gandalf said, it's weird being on the other side.
I think Rob said you're the hardest working man in crypto, and you're basically the king of crypto funk.
I wouldn't go that far, man. Well, hey, it's great to see everybody. I'm assuming that's Jared in behind the Trinity.
Yes, it is. How's everybody doing?
Awesome. Great to hear from you, my friend. And yeah, I saw your recent post of slippage. What's been going on there?
Finally started to get some articles out. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, so I can allocate a little bit more time and get some more articles put out. And I figured that was a good article to push out with the Mirror Protocol launch.
Yes, exactly. We've been getting a lot of questions in the DMs about the slippage and what it needs to be at when there's high volume. Yes, so that is good to explain. And we have a surprise guest I'd like to bring up. Son, you're the new winner of the Glow Nation giveaway of our lottery. How does that feel, buddy? How are you?
Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Thanks for coming up, buddy. So, it's very rare we get one of the winners coming up, so we hope it helps.
I'm so grateful for the winning. So, thank you, everybody. I received my 100 BSD this evening. So, and although when I got the BUSD, I thought it was, because I never expected it, and I didn't give out my contact address to anybody. So I was shocked, and it just happened to me as a magic. So I thank you, Glow Nation. I thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful.
Awesome, buddy. That's why the lottery's there, to help people, to give back to the community. So thank the team for having it structured the way it is.
Hey, congratulations. When is my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Mine too.
Lucky bugger. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I check it on a daily basis just to make sure, did I win today? It's a great feeling. You just never know, right? And I can I can imagine how Son felt. Is this a dusting attack? If it is, it's so wrong.
What's a dusting attack?
Our educator can tell you about that one, Jared.
Sure, yes. So a dusting attack is basically someone will send you tokens to your wallet, and if you try to interact with those tokens, you could compromise your wallet. So if there's any tokens in your wallet that you did not purchase, do not interact with them.
I see. That's a pretty major security flaw.
Well, with the thing I've noticed, even with the SafeMoon wallet, I haven't seen any dust in there. They keep that thing pretty darn clean. I did hear a thing about NFTs, and there has been an update. For those that didn't know, you can hide those dusted NFTs as well. Don't interact with those NFTs. If you didn't buy it, do not try to sell it. Don't try to move it. Just hit the little eyeball icon, and it'll go away.
So, like, if what about like a giveaway? If somebody airdrops you an NFT, like at a trade show or something like that, could those be threats?
That's a good question. Jared, do you know?
No, it's more or less when you connect to a swap, there's bots that will automatically send dusting attacks to you. So if it's someone that you know and you're getting something from them, I would assume it's safe. But if you're just getting random tokens sent to your wallet and you did not purchase them, just don't interact with them. So, for example, we send the $100 BUSD out to you randomly if you win the lottery. If you're unsure about it, I mean, BUSD is a secure coin, but if you're unsure about it, you can always message us. Otherwise, if you go to our tracker app, it will tell you if you won the lottery. So you can also check that way. Or you can even tap on the transaction and look into the transaction hash, and you should see, coming from Glow.
Awesome. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Is there anything I can do to improve my chances to win the lottery? Like, if I'm nice or anything?
As far as I know, it's truly random. And I tried sucking up to Shane. It doesn't work. Because maybe he could put the right wallet address in or something.
Yeah, it's completely random. So there's no favorites in this one.
Okay, that's good.
Aw. Can't blame us for trying. Kimmy, how's it going?
Hi guys, going good. I am just dealing or getting over a bout with COVID, so apologies if I am sounding really hoarse right now. But thank you. I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces on this Twitter space, and happy that everyone's joined in. And step up, ask a question. We're happy to help answer.
Indeed, yes. Adam, how's it going, my friend?
Hey, how's it going? Everything's good. Happy to be here.
Right on. And can you say what your role is for the Glow community so people know?
Well, I'm a moderator in the Discord and on Telegram, and I help the community any way I can.
Yeah, he likes to just show up at events and meet John Caroni and then just bounce.
Oh, That's funny.
And he's very competitive. Oh my gosh, he's so good at everything we do. He plays a mean round of golf at Top Golf.
Your
Yeah,
disc
between-
golfer plays it. Go ahead, Adam.
Oh no, I said between Jared and even Kimmy and Brian, especially Brian. Brian's probably one of the most competitive people I've ever met in my life.
And speaking of that, Jared, I guess you were there in Utah. I have to say, man, kudos on the golf game.
Oh yeah, we won fair and square. Whatever anybody says is, whatever. We won.
Now, I haven't really heard anything about the Utah trip other than I've heard a few people mention golf. Did you guys get any work done? And does that tie into that secret that was being broadcast, I think, by you or Shane, with the daily countdown? And did I miss what that was? Or?
Yeah, so that countdown I was doing was, the countdown to the event. We definitely got work done. We can't speak on what was done, but we had a blast. So we got to meet Don Bailey and Troy. And then the following day we got to head out to the Safe Moon headquarters, meet everyone there. Got to meet Metaverse Token, took care of business stuff, and then we went out and had some fun, went to Top Golf, won that, easy, and then had some fun after that. We did some go-kart racing, which was insane. Like, I've never been on such a fast go-kart indoors with walls.
with walls. That's awesome. I heard Holly Girl was with you guys too. That's awesome.
Yeah, we were all just hanging out, having a great time. It was a lot of fun.
So in the recent weeks, we've had several pieces of news drop. We had the Munch partnership come along that allowed the direct buy on the Glow Token website. We had the BBFT news, where now the BBFT transactions create reflections for the BBFT holders, and they get some Glow. Glow was added to their list. I believe they have 9 different tokens now on BBFT. And is there any more news going on? Did I leave anything important out, Jared?
Just a little bit. Mirror Protocol dropped as well, and I put out a space the other day on. I'm that small investor, and that's my niche within the Twitter Spaces, I guess. So when I mean by small investor, I mean like I maybe have a budget of $50 a month, and even at that, I'm lucky to put into crypto. So it changes the game when you're that small of an investor, so to speak, because you hear people taking profits, and so I come up with a strategy here, basically with Salman, another good member of the community, is doing classes on how to trade BNB on a daily basis. So turn one BNB into 2 type thing. Well, I'm just basically taking his process and doing it with the product launch of the token launches. And I thought it was a great idea, so I've shared it with the community. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, click on my bio or the Twitter feed, and you'll find it in there. It'll say Mirror Protocol strategy.
Well, what is the Mirror Protocol about? I missed that part.
Jared, can you maybe provide him with that info?
Yeah, so BBTF, Blockbusters, reflects in a bunch of tokens, and one of them is the Mirror Protocol. So BTC Mirror, which is the one that launched, reflects pegged Bitcoin. So you get Bitcoin for dividends as well as BBTF. So it creates a loop in the system that brings volume to BBTF and brings volume to Mirror, as well as all the other tokens that BBTF lists.
And what did you say? Did you say pegged Bitcoin?
So it's essentially the same exact thing as Bitcoin, but it's on the Binance Smart Chain. So one pegged Bitcoin will be worth the same as one Bitcoin. And then there is more blue chips launching through Mir. So there's going to be XRP and BNB are the next two to launch. And I believe there's going to be ADA. Can't remember all off the top of my head.
So is that like akin to wrapped Bitcoin on Ethereum?
Yep, basically the same.
Yeah. But on the Binance side.
Got it. Yeah, because I'm familiar with that, so that makes sense. I see somebody's hand is raised.
Yeah, son, go ahead, my friend. I gotta say, he's the most polite guy ever, too. Go ahead.
All right. So I just want to say a very big thank you to the Glow team and each and every one of you. I'm in a church program now, so I just want to drop down to listening.
For sure. Thanks for coming up, my friend, and sharing that with the community. That was amazing. Like I said, it's a rare thing.
And thank you for sanctifying us briefly.
We were all there with you momentarily. But Jared, I got another question for you. Before Glow Nation got kicked off, you guys had an AMA. And I think the information in this AMA was just absolutely groundbreaking and so huge that I think it slipped by everybody, in my opinion. And I'd like to see if pick your brain on it and tell us in detail on how this came about. Do you recall the AMA that I'm speaking of?
We'd have several.
Well, this was the one where Shane announced using Glow as paying your crypto gains taxes. And like I said, when I listened to the AMA, I was just, my mouth and I was just awestruck. So I have 1,001 questions on this topic. We know it was accomplished there in the United States. Would the same thing equate to as if you were in Canada?
So what Shane was saying was with Glow Foundation, when it launches, you will be able to donate to charity with Glow. So when you do that, you will get a receipt that will be minted to the blockchain, and that will be a provable receipt so that you can claim that for taxes, which will give you a tax write-off. So that's what he's referring to. So I'm not familiar with how that works with other countries, but for US for sure it will be available.
Like, that's amazing within itself, if you ask me. I thought that was pretty big news, and it, like I said, it slipped by everybody. So
I wanted to put a quick caveat there that please, if you're in a different country, consult with your tax rolls. This is no financial advice that we have here, but definitely you need to consult with your tax experts when it comes to any kind of tax write-offs or any kind of donations. What we're doing at Glow is US based, and that's where our 501c3 is going to be coming out of. So
And that's
note there.
That 501c3 is in the hands of the IRS now, and man, they are slammed. It took every year it takes longer and longer for us to get our tax refund. So it could take a little bit, but hopefully by the end of the year, or what do you think is the time frame?
I have no clue. I think we've gotten different ranges, and each time I check on the site, it just says it's there, and that's it. There's no other time frame than it's in the queue, and just waiting for it to be worked at this point.
I gotcha. Hey, Tulai, I see Safe Moon Rob is here, but I think he might be a little bit tied up. But Safe Moon, if you're there and you're able to say hello, that'd be pretty cool. Just say hi to the crowd. If not, we understand.
no, you can communicate with emojis.
We need more emojis available for Twitter Spaces.
I
Like
know, right? That's what I was thinking myself too. JD, how's it going, my friend? Don't tell me Mike's broke. People are just up here for moral support. I appreciate you, my friend.
There, another one of our moderators. Ev, do you want to come up and say hi?
Yeah, but the news that has been going on is pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited, especially when Jared says, "Oh, we can't talk about it." It makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. But
we all want more and more news all the time, but I know everything takes time. I see on the Telegram people are kind of hounding you guys for more and more news and everything. So, is there anything in the works that we might hear about before long?
Currently we are just, the main thing is the Glow Foundation, waiting on that to get going. We have a lot of steps in place right now that are waiting on that. There's a couple other things that we're working on. I can't give too much detail on. One is kind of hinted that I'm taking a Solidity course. Brian's freshing up on Solidity. Solidity has to do with contracts. You can mess around with that idea and what that would mean. But yeah, a lot of what we're doing right now is on hold until the Glow Foundation launches. But there's other partnerships being worked on, and we can't, it doesn't pay to say anything until they're solid and complete. Saying, we want to pursue this partnership doesn't do any good if it doesn't follow through.
Of course. And by the way, you guys inspired me. I heard about that Solidity course you guys are taking, and I actually deployed this Solidity app. It was a free course I found, and it was a learn by doing course. And actually, it's not on the live Ethereum blockchain. It's only on my local testnet so far. But I got it to work that way, and I'm waiting to move on to the next step and actually deploy it on the Ethereum blockchain. So thank you for that. It's pretty cool. It's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. If you have any background with Java, Python, or C++, it'll be a lot easier. But there's definitely a lot of good courses. Like I'm taking mine on Udemy, so they have some fairly inexpensive courses. I think mine was like $12. But otherwise, if you get their personal learning plan, you can actually take most of them for free. So that's where I'm taking mine currently.
George, how are you with your with your coding skills?
My coding skills? Well, my son has bought one of those little forklift robots, and I'm still having trouble with it. So it's a little robot. You guys laugh, but this thing is hard. I think they don't call it a Wally. It looks like a little forklift. He's got tank treads. I can't remember his name, but yeah. No, I'm such a noob. I'm having a great learning curve, and I've been on one hell of a learning curve. I guess maybe almost a year and a bit now, a year and a half ago. If you asked me what a blockchain was and blockchain applications, I would be like, what is he's making up words. This guy's making him sound smart by making stuff up. So now I have a full understanding of blockchain applications and where this technology can go. So, Rob, go ahead.
Good afternoon, guys. Sorry I was late. Still late. I was curious, where did you say you're taking the courses online for $12 for a course? Because I have a background in computer science, so I'd love to brush up my skills. And the other thing is, I have an old VCR. Anybody think they could help me program that?
I
Art?
can. I know those.
As far as the VCR goes, Brian is like a technology electronics master, so he would be the one to talk to about that. As far as the course goes, I'm taking mine on Udemy, so that's Udemy. Otherwise, I'm sure there's plenty of free stuff on YouTube, or I'm sure there's other websites that offer classes, but that's where I'm taking mine. So I'm doing one that starts you from zero all the way up to able to write a fully fledged contract.
Hey, that's funny what you said about the VCR. Like when we used to have a VCR, I used to be okay at programming. I could program it. As a matter of fact, like when digital watches, I was about 12 years old when digital watches first came out, and I figured out how to program it, set the time and stuff. You had to like hold down one button and then click the other button and to scroll through the numbers and stuff. And none of my other friends could do it. So like all of my other friends that had digital watches, I would charge them $1 to set their watch for them.
I still have my Casio calculator watch. Those things are worth a fortune now, apparently.
Those are rad. I always wanted one of those.
Brian, how's it going, my friend?
What's up, guys? Oh, it's just going. I had some stuff I had to deal with. Sorry about being late. But yeah, I'm just catching up on what's going on in the Twitter space, and I could probably definitely help you with the VCR. That's kind of my thing. I love electronics, old school electronics to new stuff. You know, that's what I went to college for. It's one of my favorite things to deal with and build. Like, I love building, like, electric go-karts. You know, shoot, I built a electric golf cart from scratch. That was fun. So it's definitely kind of my jam.
Yeah, I used to work with, my father was a ham radio operator, and we started with CBs. And this was like the internet back then. You could talk to people from all over the world if the skip conditions were good. But we used to make our own radios, and it was try to figure out new ways of making antennas. So, yeah, I feel so old.
You know, that's what they taught in college, was how to build your own ham radio. Like, you had to build it from scratch. So I've been there and done that. I think I still have it.
Right on, yeah. So you know all of Morse code and everything?
Oh, there's so much. So much.
Hey, good job on the golf game, man. Way to represent.
Oh, I got totally lucky. You know,
You got
Jonas.
totally lucky.
Oh yeah, Jonas hadn't came up yet before we ran out of time. You know, if Jonas would have had the chance to come up, he would have smoked us.
Yeah, I literally was hitting them over the fence. Like,
Wow.
and the dude's, he's a beast.
Well, I heard you had a good couple of swings, though.
Oh, I can hit the golf ball great. I just have no idea where it's going to go.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing Holly was on your team. It was all Holly, wasn't it?
Oh, she is actually really good at it.
Really? There you go. Someone had to carry you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adam was first up. I purposely made him go first. He did great, and then Holly came up and beat Adam, and then I came up and was just a complete mess. I had no idea what I was doing. I've never played golf or anything like that except for mini golf. But actually, no, Brian was first. Yeah, he was just knocking them out like crazy. But yeah, they were just going left, right, up.
They were going everywhere except for where they were supposed to go.
Well, Brian, I do have a question for you while you're up here. We were talking about the last AMA that you guys had before Glow Nation got started, and it had to deal with paying your crypto gains taxes with Glow. My question to you is, what can we do in other countries to establish that? Like, what steps did it take you to? Can you talk on that at all?
So what we're doing is we're allowing people to donate their glow to get a tax deduction in the U.S. We haven't been able to really figure out how we're going to do it on a worldwide scale, but we know how we're going to do it on the U.S. scale. That comes with being a 501c3. It allows us to allow people to donate and get a actual tax write-off, which will cut their capital gains by quite a bit.
See, I'd like to see that. So, here in Canada, so how would I go about, I guess you'd have to be Canadian and understand it. You know what? I'm going to look into it, my friend. I think that would just be easier.
Hey, Brian, I have a question for you too. Now, I just learning as much as I can as I go, but I haven't had a lot of time to learn everything about Glow Token. So I'm not clear on the inception of Glow. From what I understand, you're the man that is mainly created it. I don't know if you had a team in the beginning. Maybe I'm mistaken and it wasn't you, but could you tell us about like how Glow started up from the get-go?
Oh yeah. So I was the original dev. I've always been the original dev of Glow. We started off with Glow V1, which, we launched on PancakeSwap almost a year ago now. November 7th will be a year. And we started off, pretty good. We hit kind of like the, back when the hype was going on, or towards the end of the hype, BNB was up to $625 a BNB. Things were going great. And then we had one issue. Our wallet that ran the contract somehow got taken over. But luckily, I was actually on the phone with Indicoin when that happened. So I was able to stop and halt every transaction. And that's when we had to generate Glow V2. So if it wasn't for the fact I was actually working with Indicoin, setting up a direct buy, at the moment that, the wallet got compromised, it could have been devastating. But we got lucky. I was able to shut it down, transfer ownership, take back control of the original Glow contract, and save everybody's funds and generate Glow V2. And that was definitely a process. There wasn't very much sleep that went into that.
Oh wow! Thank goodness you were able to like protect the investors. So you're on top of things and watching everybody's back.
Oh yeah, and that was the thing is we were able to save everybody's funds, and we actually when we were able to launch the V2 contract, everybody actually came out 8% up from where they were sitting during Glow V1. So not only was their funds secured and saved, they actually came out ahead.
Oh, so they came out ahead. So, yeah, maybe that needs to happen again now. I wouldn't mind an 8% bump.
No, I don't know. Like that was one of the most difficult times that anybody can go through, and I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. So when they say that there's bad actors out there truly is. Somebody was able to compromise and take control of our original contract. So, but like I said, luckily I was working with Indicoin at the moment and noticed the transaction. So I was able to secure everything right then and there, lock it down.
And you figured out how they did that? Did you ever figure out how they did that and able to like prevent that from happening again?
I still to this day do not know how they were able to do it, but I have security measures built into the contract to prevent that from ever being able to happen again. So everybody's funds are 100% secure. Literally the contract itself stores the BNB for marketing, for rewards, for everything. So there is no actual physical physical wallet that can be taken. So there's no way that it could ever be compromised. There's a multi-setup that has to be set up for the computer that hosts the contract. As many security measures that can be in place are in place.
Hallelujah.
That's amazing. I got,
Okay.
what about how often does the lottery happen for the $10,000? People want to get right to the meat and potatoes. How often does that go out? Because what you're saying, all of that's also stored within the contract as well?
So that one is the only thing that has a physical address, and people can actually watch the lottery wallet as it builds. I believe it's actually posted on our website, but I'll have to confirm that to where people can monitor it. But it's went off 6 times so far. So we've given out $60,000 and $10,000 giveaways since launch back in November. Problem is, right now with the volume slowing down, it's taking a lot longer to accumulate that $10,000 than it did in the past. You know, when we first launched, everything was, pumping. We were able to actually give out $20,000 in one day. And their drawings have always been, done live. So people can go back to the old YouTubes and see where the drawings had occurred. So it's something that's always been fun. And to see the winners and get to hear their story and how they were able to use the funds was pretty cool too. So.
Yeah.
I
and
just,
Of course,
to clarify. I'm sorry. I was just really
Oh,
quick to clarify. It is on the website. So if you go to glowtoken.net and then hit the menu button and go to lottery, if you're on mobile, otherwise on desktop, just hit the lottery tab. It has the wallet address there, and it has the balance listed.
That's awesome.
and then besides the lotteries, which is good to address, so there's a daily $100 one, and then there's this 10,000 one that's based on volume. And for those that don't know, I'm sure most people know, but for those that don't know, there's also this charity aspect that Glow supports, and I know that that's part of the fees when buying into Glow. So how does the charity aspect work?
So 1% of every buy and sell transaction goes into a wallet that is built into the contract, so you can actually view the amount the entire time as it's going up throughout the month. So the charity itself comes off of our charity suggestion page that's in the Discord. So we go through, we vet the charities, we put a list of 5 of them together, and then we put it out for a public vote for everybody that's either a holder of Glow or, part of the Safe Moon community, or, wants to vote for a good cause. They can actually go in and vote on the charity. So the community not only suggests it, but they actually place the vote for the winner. Now with the foundation, we're going to take the charity to a whole new level. And I can't wait to actually get into details of how exactly that's going to be done. We've explained a lot of it in other AMAs, but it's going to be excited once we have it all pieced together. We'll be able to not only support, new charities, multiple charities, but we'll be able to maintain supporting charities of the past as well.
And there's a charity vote coming up, right, in the next little while, right?
So there's one that's currently going on right now. You can go to the website, go to charity tab, and then click on the straw poll and vote. And it ends, let's see, is it tomorrow?
Yep, it'll end at
midnight tonight.
Yep.
And the winner will be announced, and then a new one will kick up, usually by the end of the day on the 1st.
And people can vote on that on Discord. That's correct, right?
They vote through the actual website through the straw poll.
There you go.
So everybody get over to the Glow Token Discord so you can put in your vote for the most worthy charity, because they're going to get a sum of money. How much is the charity getting?
Let me pull up my contract, and I can tell you where it sits as of this current moment.
So I just want to clarify. So the voting on the charity is on the website. You go to glowtoken.net, click the charity tab, and then there's a link for straw poll. On the Discord, you can suggest charities for us. So if there's one that we haven't donated to that you'd really like to see us, throw up for a vote to the community, you can suggest it to us. Right under a tab called Charity. Drop one in there, and we all look through it. Mainly Kimmy, go through all that.
Oh, there's this great charity I know of. It's called Blinky.com. Have you heard of that?
And I do want to say that if you're not on our Discord, to please join, and then you can also reach out to us via our Twitter page as well. Just any opportunity you can to pop along a charity suggestion, please send it out. We are happy to vet them through and put them up for our next October or December vote.
Yep, and I just posted the links up top. So there's the website, the Discord, and the Telegram. And a little video I made messing around with a video maker.
All right, so as of right now, the charity is up to 8.2 BNB, or 8.27.
That's awesome. Now, I've also seen, I'm going to answer my own question on this, about international charities. And I heard a story of, you were talking about somewhere, where was the team member located? In Dutch, he was Dutch or German? I remember you, Brian, telling me a story about it.
All right, so we've had the team actually go out and deliver a check to the Netherlands to Kiko, which is a cancer-free or children's cancer-free organization for the Netherlands. And while we're there, we donated toys to an orphanage. Now, I've gotten to personally go deliver a check to Prevent Child Abuse America here in Atlanta. That was pretty cool. That was, I think, our largest donation. That was $8,400, somewhere around in there. Our first ever charity went to a guy named Keith, who has stage 4, is it pancreatic cancer?
Keith is actually down in the audience if you'd like to come up.
Oh, yeah. And, I really would like everybody to go click on Keith's profile, get to know him. He has a GoFundMe that's set up. He's, any way that we can possibly help him and his family get through this time. He's got 2 children. He's going through stage 4 cancer. Any kind of help possible would be absolutely amazing and go a long way.
Is he down in the audience?
Yeah, his Gurney.
You probably don't.
Journey for Life.
Oh, there he is.
And we also have one of our charity members in this month's September vote is also down there too. We have Satoshi DeFi. Michael Gonzalez is also down there representing.
Yeah, and Michael Gonzalez is actually, I believe, leading the charity vote right now by quite a bit. So that's good to see. Good to see.
That's awesome to see, even in the community like that. That's the most amazing thing. Legion, you have your hand up. Good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Brian. I think that's your name. I would like to ask you some questions about Glow, if I may. I don't know much about it.
Oh, Legion, for you, I'll answer anything. What you got?
So, Brian, are you telling me that if I buy Glow, one, I get 10% back in BUSD rewards? Is that right?
That is correct.
And I believe you said if I hold $20 worth of Glow, I'm up for $100 lottery every day?
Yep.
And if I hold I think it's 50, I'm up for a $10,000 reward when that wallet fills up.
You're spot on.
Now, question. Say I have $100 worth of Glow, and I want to split that up into 2 wallets, so it gives me double the chances. Would I be charged any taxes for that?
Absolutely zero tax.
Brian, you're just giving this stuff away. This is insane. Okay, so I got 10% BUSD. I got a lottery for 100. I got a lottery for 10,000. And if I'm not mistaken, I can go on your website and just buy it directly there.
Yeah, that is correct. There is
That
a
is
direct buy
absolutely-
button.
That is absolutely insane. Okay, now when I'm buying into Glow, I'm also supporting charity too. So I'm like doing good stuff for people,
Man, you are on point. That is us.
and it's only going to get better because of Trinity. That's insane. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I also heard too that you guys partnered with Blockbuster.
We are working hand in hand with Blockbuster. We work quite a bit with them.
So if I'm not mistaken, when people buy Blockbuster, that in turn is going to buy Glow, which is going to just increase the number of Glow wallets out there. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Is that right?
That is 100% correct.
That's absolutely just insane, Brian. What are you doing? You're just giving people everything. What are y'all doing? Oh, there's one other thing too. I also heard that Glow is one of the most trusted and most liked team out of anybody in DeFi too. I don't know who says it, maybe everybody, but you know.
That is up for personal preference right there. But I do very much appreciate. I've heard that coming from quite a few folks, so it definitely makes me feel good.
And I don't know if I've seen any DeFi project where like people would like leave the project that they used to work for them, and then they would like, you know, usually they tweet like all kind of nonsense and stuff. Like I don't know of any project where like a former team member would like come then on their show and talk good about them. Like I don't know anyone that does that. You know,
Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know of a single team in DeFi that would have someone that the team is so nice and so cool and so genuine that even like former team members would still say nice things about them. I don't know.
You know,
Really?
you might.
Ooh, I think. Oh, you are.
I was about to say Legion might be the first on that one. Or we might be the first on that one. I have no idea.
All right, before I go and leave y'all alone, I'm gonna do just one quick thing for old school Glow Nation people, okay? Just real quick. Sorry, I had to. Glow Nation, let's go. Y'all keep doing the good work, man. Y'all keep doing it. Y'all amazing. Love y'all. Keep going.
I appreciate it, Legion. And you know, you're more than welcome to always come up, ask questions, talk, hang out. You know, you are one of my favorite people, so always welcome.
You're everybody's favorite people, Brian. And to the host, I'm gonna warn y'all. If I see y'all space and I see a whole bunch of people that I don't know, so I figure probably don't know you, I might come in and play dumb again, you know, and just ask you a bunch of stupid questions. Just go with me.
Oh, thank you for coming up, Legion.
Hey, Legion, yeah, you can pick up your check in 20 minutes. No, but seriously, I just want to, something Legion said, I just want to point out that when people buy BBFT, that also counts for Glow volume, which counts towards reflections. Isn't that correct, Brian?
That is correct. So BBTF, you know, always check them out. Like I said, we're partners with them. We kind of work quite a bit together. So yeah, so definitely, you know, keep in mind BBTF, Mirror Protocol. Congratulations on Mirror Protocol for their successful launch. They did an absolutely incredible job. I'm excited to see where this space goes. I see one of our partners in here as well. I see Crift. So, Crift, they're very good people. If you haven't actually got to take the time to go out and get to know them, they are very good people.
That is awesome. Thanks, Legion, for coming up.
Thank you for letting me. I appreciate you you going along with my nonsense. If it's not nonsense, it doesn't make any sense. So thank you for entertaining me. I appreciate it.
No worries. Blinky, how's it going?
Oh, it's going well. It's going well. It seems like it's about that time, huh?
Did you do one? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
Okay.
What was that?
I gotta get popcorn.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And I'm gonna, if it's okay with the other hosts, I'm gonna pin. I tweeted it, and I'll pin it up there, as I read it. Is that all right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I got the co-host spot tonight because Rob was late, so that's awesome. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pin it up and I'll read it. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can do this. I was learning how to do this. Here we go. All right, let's see if that worked. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so you guys can read along. Before Glow token, I was so broken. Glow is so smoking. There's no choking. So get your bags full. It's not a rug pull. Glow is so cool. You are no tool. Don't drool over Glow profits. Now I'm not going to stop it because I got strong hands. I'm not the wrong man because I'm long Glow. No, I'm not wrong though. This should not be considered financial advice. Do your own research. Check once, check twice. Today on Glow Nation is the Glow Core team. Jared, Shane, Brian, and Kimmy aren't as normal as they seem. They're full of grace and smarts and poise. And two of them are Apple fanboys. The other one is a debutante. They'll talk about it if they want. George, Rob, and I are new recruits. We got drafted by the suits to host Glow Nation as a team. We're nice as heck. We're not obscene. Will Glow token price go up? I'm sure it will if Bitcoin pumps.
That's awesome.
Where's my sound effects, George? Where's my applause, buddy?
Awesome. I love it.
Thanks, guys.
Yep, there you go. I was slapping my knee. That was amazing. Good job, buddy.
Hey, thanks a lot, George. Yeah, it's been fun. This is so fun. I love doing this show. I love my co-hosts. The team, the Glow team are awesome. I've had a chance to meet Brian a couple times. One time in LA at the Expoverse, and then again in Vegas. I even got to sit down for a meal with him, and it was like two sides of a coin. There at the first show, he was real just mellow and cool, and then when we sat down, he was having an intense conversation. So I've seen Brian, be mellow and also be very serious. And I just so happy I got involved with everybody and with this team. And George, are we gonna? What's next, buddy?
Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine, my friend.
It looks like Farman came up. Did you have a question?
I just wanted to say that I think crypto is it's good something to invest in, but all in all, it's evil because it will take away cash, and majority of you can't take away cash. Cash is king. Like, you can't replace physical currency with digital currency. Once it's digital, then they control everything.
Well, that doesn't make crypto evil. That's like saying a hammer is evil because people can use it to clump somebody on the head. Crypto is a tool, and a tool, can be used for good or evil. So, that's why we're all about using it for good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially helping the ones in the community. I still find that one amazing. Especially, I lost my mother to cancer, and yeah, when you hear a family member has cancer, it's, especially at the stage 4 stage, it's one of the worst things I think anybody can go through, because I hate to get on the sad side, but you become desensitized by visiting the family member over and over again, and when the time comes, it's just a horrible thing to go through. Not to mention the person with cancer. So I've seen it firsthand, and anyone that we can help within the Cancer Research Society, from charities to the individual person, I think, Brian, I think you're right. I think the community is backing behind that voting on the charity list there on the website, and I think that's just an absolute amazing thing.
Right on. Totally agree.
But let's go back to Legion.
But I hear you on the cash aspect. Yeah, I hope cash doesn't go away anytime soon, and I do see that that's where the world may be heading.
I hope not, because once it does, that's ultimate monopolization. Then they have a profile on you, on where you are, how you spend, and everything, because everything is digital. When you have cash, you have your privacy. They don't need to know everything.
All right, hey Legion.
Hey guys, so when you host spaces like this, you wonder, am I doing a good job? Am I doing what I'm supposed to? I'm going to pin a tweet to the top real quick. I hope the person doesn't mind. But what the tweet says is, just threw some money at Glow V2. Great space. That means you guys are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're engaging the community. You're getting their trust. And they're buying Glow because directly what you are doing. So, guys, keep it up. You're doing the right thing. Amazing. Good job. I just wanted to post that so y'all could see it, so y'all know y'all doing good work.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us know, and that's cool to see that tweet. And what I realized a couple weeks ago is that in a way, it's affiliate marketing, because here I am, I'm a holder, and if I pump it up, other people buy. Hey, I get the reflections. That's not why I'm doing it, but that is it's sort of a built-in affiliate marketing system.
And I'll tell you, there's so many projects that I have pretty good sized bags of, and I sold every last bit of it because of something a CEO or someone on the team came on Twitter spouting nonsense, talking about other projects, just saying dumb stuff, and I'm not into that. I'm not trying to be a part of no drama. That is something that Glow will never ever do. It's something you do not have to worry about. This is very much a Unite DeFi type space. This team is solid. They support everyone. You don't even know what happens on the back end of Glow Team and how many people they actually help and how legit and right they are. So, man, these kind of spaces in building that trust and just getting to know your community and showing them just how awesome this team is and how engaged they are. So, yeah, man, much props. Good job.
Especially when like I said, I brought this up once before when I had Brian in that space, and it was supposed to be the Twitter host space. It was an ambitious thought, trying to get all of the Twitter hosts at the time into one space. And wow, it was pretty chaotic. We all know what happened that night, and to see, the way Brian was communicating with Don, I thought that was amazing too. seeing other top leaders working with other CEOs, helping them out when they need help, I think like that just speaks volumes as well.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, and it's all about that Unite DeFi, and everybody wins when when one of us wins, we all win. So yes, absolutely right.
Yeah. But tonight we got to hear from Sun, which was awesome. He was in the church. I think he saved a few of us. So it's a very rare thing that you get to hear from the lottery winners. And it was just great to hear from Sun coming up. We have Rip Van, my good friend. How are you?
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm sorry, I was dawdling about with the electronics and didn't realize you were calling me so quickly.
That's okay. Let her rip.
Everyone from the Glow team, good evening. How are you doing this evening? It's marvelous to hear your voices and see you all gathered in one spot. My goodness, there's more of you than I realized. Look at you all.
Welcome, Rip. I haven't gotten really to speak with you much, so glad to speak. Or is there I know you said earlier on
Terribly sorry. You cut out at the last. I did not understand what you said.
Yeah, that got pretty bad. Well, welcome, Rip. I'm glad to see you here. I don't know what just happened with Jared.
Oh, no problem at all. And I'm very happy to be here and be listening. A very interesting space. It's a wonderful set of topics that you cover. About the coin, etc. And I thought that I might play you a tune and see how you felt about it. Forgive me, there's so many of you here, I don't know whom to speak to first, so I'm kind of at a loss for words. So I just want everyone to imagine that the word that they hear being said in the song is glow. Get it.
Get low when the whistle go. Get low when the whistle go.
I couldn't help it. I suggest that anyone that has not already, go check that out. It's Dylan Francis, DJ Snake, Get Low. And the video is absolutely amazing, and they're throwing piles of cash around, and they're, it's fun. Of course, they're dressed like they're in Dubai, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful limbo-tastic tune of getting low and getting glow when there was a blow. It's much longer than that, but I did not wish to belabor anyone because the words are, well, they're quite repetitive. They want you to get glow. Yeah, they're waving that cash. I suggest that you gentlemen that are faint of heart or not of sound constitution be careful watching this video. There's quite a bit of shaking going on. There's quite a bit of twerking, and they're getting low. They're getting limbo low and getting some glow. Anyway, thank you very much for allowing me to share that. That was marvelous, and my apologies for being tongue-tied when you caught me off guard. Yeah, when I first opened the line there, and thank goodness I didn't have any actual technical issues during this count. I managed to rug a space 3 times in a row in about 6 minutes the other night. Lost my entire audience. Fortunately, a couple of folks came out and hung out with me. But at any rate, I'm very happy to be in your space and hearing what you gentlemen have to say, and I'm very happy to be a glow holder and filling my bags to the brim.
Awesome.
Hey,
Always
thanks,
a
Rip.
pleasure.
Thanks, Rip. Hey, what's the, I love it when you come on because you got those ducks too in the background. Are you on a farm?
Oh no, I'm at my house. I've got quiet. That's one of the mamas in here. I've got three ducks in here trying to hatch right now, trying to hatch eggs. No, I've got a 5-acre place. It's out in the country, and the neighbors all have similar size or larger spots, and so we have a little bit of space to have elbows out, as it were, without poking your neighbor in the eye, should they happen to be looking over your fence. Now, we do have the batch of ducks in their own enclosure back here with the pond inside the enclosure and the coops, and I actually broadcast from the duck coop. That way you get the best perspective.
I had the most wonderful suggestion that came to mind, and I was actually talking to Kimmy about it. How we should have a glow, kind of like a nomination, a recognition to somebody in the community. And the only person I can think of was you, Rip Van. If we had some kind of glow award, I would definitely personally love to hand that to you in person too. Because some of the stuff you do in the community has just been astronomical, in my opinion, my friend. For the people that don't know, this wonderful man, in his free time or free cash that he is doing some pretty darn amazing things. And I just want you to know, Rip, that people recognize what you're doing and think you're an awesome community member, my friend. Oh, I'm making him blush.
I appreciate that a great deal, but at the same time, I look at the people in this room and the faces in this crowd, and there are people here that are much more deserving than I and have much greater seniority in the community than I, and people that I look up to and respect myself. And I would have to say that they're the ones that deserve the kudos, because without the community, then I have no ears to speak to or anyone to encourage me.
Indeed, it's a pleasure to have met you, my friend. That's all I can say. And I guarantee you a lot of other people can say that in the community as well.
No, I'm the one that benefits. It's a pleasure to know every single one of you.
No, it's my pleasure. Come on, Rip, I'm Canadian. All right, guys, I guess we'll go through some final thoughts, I guess. Brian, you able to speak?
I'm actually at the pharmacy, but yeah, I can. I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate it. I always love talking to the community, so if anybody ever has any questions, just know I'm always, they're always welcome to reach out directly to me. I'm willing to jump on a call or do my best to explain anything, any way that I can. So, thank you.
We have our winner coming back up. Son, how are you, my friend? I have to say, every time Son messages me, he calls me sir. This man is so polite. Is he there? Son, you there? might still be in church. Yeah. See what happens? Stay off your phone when you're in church. Jared, do we have any final thoughts, my friend?
Pretty much the same as Brian. I'm happy everybody's here. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to listen to us. And anytime anybody has questions, feel free to reach out to anybody from the team. We're pretty much always available, either through Discord, Twitter messages. There's people out there that have my personal cell number, Brian's personal cell number. I'm sure Kimmy's is out there. So don't be afraid to drop us a message if you have a question. And also, our moderators are fantastic, so you can always find them in Discord and Twitter as well, or Discord and Telegram as well. So just want to thank everybody for, being such an awesome community. Our community is amazing, so thank you.
And speaking of the moderators, Adam, told you we'd come back to you.
How you doing? Final thoughts? Well, I don't know what to say.
I was like, well.
Well, of course, I'm always here. If anybody has any questions, I'm in the Discord, so anyone has any questions for me or anyone else, just drop in. We're always here to help. And after meeting the team, I became even more bullish on Glow. I bought more. And they're witnesses. I bought. I'm just gonna keep buying until I reach my bag goals. But beyond the charity that I love so much, I love everything they got going on, and the BUSD. How could you go wrong? All that is pegged to the dollar. I love that. I love that. When I get my rewards, I don't ever lose money. Can't lose. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Tony, SafeMoon Tony.
Not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice. Tony, SafeMoon Tony says that all the time. Give me that BUSD. Num 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 num. Kimmy, well, hold on, Legion, we're coming. Kimmy.
Well, I do want to thank Legion for joining and thank Rip for coming on and just everyone who has added so much value to this space. I just love hearing from this community and the broader SafeMoon community and all of our partner projects and so many, projects that have supported Glow, BBTF. Super proud of all of the team that's worked on the Mirror Protocol, and they just have an amazing team. And I'm so happy that we're all contributing to this space, bringing positivity. And I do want to also kind of let everyone know that we did have the get together this month, but we actually are planning another Glow get together that's probably going to be happening sometime in early December. We haven't finalized anything yet, but we are looking to have another meetup coming up in December, and hopefully more of our Glow team will be available. So more to come. This time around, we will definitely post it and have dates and times and locations where we can all meet up and have lots of fun. So thank you everyone for joining, and appreciate everyone for all that you do and continuing to support Glow.
Go ahead, Legion.
Hey, I realized I made a small mistake and a really big mistake, and I had to come up and apologize just real quick. One, I made a small mistake. I didn't say hello to Jared. Hi, Jared. Two, hey, Jared. Two, I made a grave mistake, and I did not talk to the queen of Glow. So, hi, Kimmy. Love you. Didn't say hi. So, love you, Kimmy.
I love you too.
And
you bring a smile to my heart every time.
Yay! And one other thing I had to say is, Adam, dude, you're talking. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Adam. Good job. Do it more, do it more, do it more. We love you. Keep talking, Adam. Love it. Okay, sorry, I'll go away now.
That's awesome. Blanky.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. I'm one of the newest to DeFi in general, and if especially Glow. So I'm kind of the junior member around here, but I've really enjoyed it. So again, I guess you always have to say not financial advice, but pick up some Glow if you got a little spare change, and now would be the time to do it during the winter time. It's most likely going to pump before long, so it's time. Now would be the time. Not wait until it starts pumping. So not financial advice, but I've been happy so far. Thanks everybody again for coming. Thanks all the core team for coming on and explaining everything to all our listeners. Peace out.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. And hey, you guys know my saying, time flies, but the good thing is you're the pilot. Go ahead, Rip. You lucky one.
You gotta get glow when the whistle blow.